Hi, this is George coming to you from Nautilus Mission Control at the University of Rhode Island's Inner Space Center. And we've got Corps of Exploration member Nicole Raineault with us today. Nicole is aboard Nautilus, which is in the Mediterranean Sea on the second leg of the 2012 expedition. Nicole, tell us, what do you do aboard Nautilus? What's your role on the ship?
Hi George, my role on the ship this year is co-chief scientist for this leg. That means that I'm helping carry out the scientific plan along with the 7 other institutes that we've been working with to put together a plan to study the Anaximander seamounts.
Tell us a little bit about the Anaximander seamounts. What are they and what's the plan for the leg?
The Anaximander seamounts are a range of underwater mountains that are located off of southern Turkey in the Mediterranean Sea. And there are 3 seamounts in this area. One is called Anaximander, the central one is called Anaximenes, and the one to the east is called Anaxagoras. These underwater mountains are also host to smaller features that are known as mud volcanoes. Mud volcanoes expel methane gases and mud and rocks, and they're also important because they're host to diverse biological communities that are unique in this region.
And so we came to the Anaximander area in 2010. What did we find back then, and how does that relate to what we're finding now?
So in 2010, Nautilus was here, and they were able to take a look around, and they found very interesting communities associated with different features on these seamounts. So there were coral communities associated with non-active areas of the seamounts. There were different communities associated with the mud volcanoes themselves. And so now we have the sampling permits to come back and do quantitative studies of what's living in these different areas, and also to map these areas so that we have a full picture of what's living in this area, as well as the geology and topography. So we could put all of those pieces together and get a larger picture of the mud volcanoes and the seamounts.
Great, Nicole. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
For those of you watching at home, be sure to follow on Facebook and Twitter, and of course you can always join the expedition live right here at nautiluslive.org.